Hi everyone and welcome back. My name is Shelby with Shelb's Apparel and I have an exciting video today because hopefully I'm gonna fall back in love with my single needle machine. So after I got my multi-needle with some magnetic hoops, I kind of stopped using this altogether because hooping with the traditional hoops is a pain and I suffer from carpal tunnel, so twisting and tightening these hoops got to be so bad. I have a solution and hopefully it helps me like this machine a little more. I'd like to thank Sewtalent at embroiderymachine.com. As you may know, I love my magnetic hoops from them for my multi-needle. I use these exclusively on it. I don't use the other hoops anymore. And they were kind enough to send me a magnetic hoop that is compatible with my Brother SE2000. Let's get to unboxing. And I'll leave my link down below if you'd like to purchase one of these. You can use the code if you want to get a little discount. I will leave that down below as well. I opted for the 4x4 size. I love a good 4x4. It's perfect for chest logos. It's not too big. It's easy to hoop. So I didn't want to go any bigger. It looks like everything's all ready to go. It has the exact same connectors as my Brother hoops. It came with 8 magnets. All right, I'm gonna carefully take these magnets off because I've learned from my other magnetic hoops that you don't want to mess around with these. They're pretty strong. We have a guide. They show you some examples. It looks like when you're storing them, you just stack them on top of each other. Good to know. It also came with a grid to align it. The surface of the actual hoop is textured. It kind of feels like a velvet, which is nice because that will grip onto your fabric so it won't move. I didn't know that that was a feature, but I'm really excited to try that. Honestly, I was prepared for some assembly, but there is absolutely zero assembly needed. For the sake of testing purposes, I think that we're gonna do one single layer of cutaway and then use a Gildan heavy blend shirt, which is pretty stretchy, so you need it to be hooped properly and you need it to be hooped so that it's not stretching or you'll get puckering. We will cut a piece of cutaway. I'm not going to use any basting spray because I really want to see how this holds up without. Typically on my single needle, I do use basting spray. Open up the shirt and lay it down. Again, you don't want to pull because you don't want to get puckering. So you want it to be laying flat without pulling. On each side, there's a raised marking that you can feel, which is really nice. You can use the grid on those raised markings. Say you're using a lighter color, you could use a marking pen and mark these dots here. Little notch there, that's where your fingers can go. Obviously, if you have a pacemaker, these are a no-go. Gently slide your magnet across the fabric. You're going to avoid the notch, so go on either side of the notch. And there we go. That's so easy. My finger is on the side with the little cutout. The notch is here, so I'm going to slide. I'm going to do the opposite side now. My material is completely taut, but it's not being stretched. This actually is perfect. Now we're gonna do the drum test, which I do whenever I hoop anything. Hold your frame up and tap with your fingers. That is taut. That is drum-like. It's usually a lot harder to achieve this and a lot harder on my wrists. My machine is literally dusty from not using it. Presser foot is up. We're sliding under. We're aligning those 2 pins. Pull the clip and push down. It's looking good. We're just gonna do a little Shelb's Apparel logo. I have my 4x4 hoop selected. I am going to make sure to trace this to make sure nothing's going to hit those magnets. And there we have it. Let's get this off the machine and I'll show you the results. I'm just kind of dropping them on. And that's it. Don't mind the little threads from my machine being left. That stitched beautifully. The fabric didn't move at all and did not cause any puckering whatsoever. Okay guys, to say that I am impressed by this hoop would be an understatement. This is definitely going to make me use this machine more and I'm really happy about that. I'll probably end up getting some more sizes as well to try out. Like I said in the beginning, if you want to use the link below to get one of these hoops, you can also use my code and that will get you a little discount on them. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.